Oh, whoops. Just kidding. All right, everybody. I'm ready here. Friends, apologies for my late start. I went ahead and cut the video short because I started so incredibly late. Hope everybody's doing well, though. Good to see you all. Stella, congrats on being first. Lady Iron, good morning, as well as Spooky. Walking into your meeting, can't miss my streak. Appreciate you, Spooky. Bristol, good morning to you. Friends, I wanted to put the exclamation giveaway in chat so I didn't forget. There is currently a giveaway going on right now. And I'll be honest, I was quite surprised to see there were only 2 entries in the giveaway thus far. I realized that whenever I start a giveaway, it doesn't do any notifications. But in other words, there was a really good chance to win yourself a copy of this game and the DLC. Currently only 3 entries in the giveaway, so maybe I have to reassess Discord giveaways. But I would prefer to do the Discord because I don't know. Randos, you know, I mean, could always show up on Twitch. I'd prefer to give it to people who've been following the channel for a while. But yeah, if you have not yet, I would consider getting into the Discord, check the giveaways channel, and enter to win. You have about an hour and 37 minutes to do so before it ends. So. Man's looking fresh. Appreciate that, Spooky. I got my hair cut Thursday. It was Thursday. It was after stream though. But you're level 49 right now in Diablo, Crystal. There you go, and you're gonna hit 50 today. Fresh boy, Spooky living in my brain again. Spooky and I were we were in each other's brains last night. Was that? Wait a minute. Was that? No, that's fine, right? Totally fine. Jezriah, how you doing, Jezriah? Welcome in. Gen Con is getting closer, though, Lady Iron. I think it's going to be here before we know it. At least for me. I feel like the summer is going to fly by. I feel like it's just going to fly by. We're only months away. It's nice in here. It's nice in the Discord or in the meeting or in the stream. Or in this our city hideaway. Hemeg has been obsessed with D4 all weekend. I think I saw his face twice in 36 hours. All right, so it turns out the game is good from what I hear. Happy Monday, Ursa. Welcome in. Played a lot as well, but not that much. Did you say 27? You were level 27? Morning, Jezriah, though. Rough Monday at work, but nothing loud classical music can't fix. Loud classical music? What kind of music? Like, what specifically are we talking about here? I'll be AFK most of the stream. My bi-weekly 3-hour meeting is in person today and shaping up to be more like 4.5. Oh my. You are a saint, Spooky. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. And I'm fully locked out of my work laptop. Oh gosh. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not a saint, Spooky, because I'm telling you right now, if I had to go to a 4.5-hour meeting, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a meeting or a working session or what specifically, but I'm going to complain about it. People will hear about it. Granted, I'm in a job that I don't typically take too many meetings, so that would probably be part of it. I'm guessing that some people in our company are 3-hour meetings, but that's a long time. I sat through we watched my little niece's dance recital this weekend. It was just over 2.5 hours long. I'm trying to think, man, a meeting taking even longer than that? Summer beard looking good. Thank you, Ursa. Appreciate that. It was time. It got very hot here this weekend. June is the official start of summer in my brain, at least. So yeah, June 1st is the first day of summer. I don't really care what the calendar says. So, but also summer ends promptly on September 1st. So, there's that. Again, the calendar's not going to convince me otherwise. Anyway, friends, I hope you all had a good weekend. Please check out the giveaway. I would like to I'd like to give away the copy of V Rising to somebody who's really excited to play it. Spooky and I played for quite a while last night, actually. It might have been our longest session playing V Rising together, but it was also we mentioned that there is kind of there's a nice little wall here. We were making like rapid progress, we felt like, up until this point. And now we've kind of hit a bit of a level wall. We know how to get past it. It's just kind of a grind to get past this blocker here. So I'll kind of show you guys what I mean. But we've also made some upgrades to the castle and some various other things too. So I'm going to show you that too. Shadowmancer is death incarnate at this point. All he does is walk and things die. Jersey was cool this weekend, though Saturday was a little muggy. We went to Pennsylvania Dutch Farmers Market and bought so many tasty things. Oh, wow. How far away is that from you? Want a time lapse of your beard growth and defeat? Beard growth, time lapse would be pretty funny, actually. Take like one picture a day kind of thing. Welcome in, Coleman. Crystal's level 49, Ursa. Just the normal stuff: Vivaldi, Jenkins, Beethoven Symphony 5, Mozart Symphony 40 and 38. It's just a random collection of on the YouTubes. 3 hours of fast and energetic classical music. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. It's an hour south in New Jersey, so an hour south. Sounds like a day off, right? If you can't get in your work laptop, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Maybe one pick a week. Yeah, that would be like a week's worth of growth is kind of a lot. I would forget to do one pick a day, though. I can guarantee that much. Peachy! Ursa Coleman Lutz just ran a Stella play sit, Milady Iron. Peachy, did you have a good weekend? Hi, Peachy. Peachy love. Peachy, 15 stars of our universe. Who's this handsome devil sporting his summer beard? The summer beard is in, right? Some people have told me too, I mean, especially as it gets a little bit shorter, the white hairs become less pronounced. So I've been told I look younger when I have my summer beard. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I actually look younger? I feel like I look mostly the same until I actually get rid of all of my facial hair. In which case then I definitely look about 15. So I try to not do that too often, you know. This is definitely true for me. Music soothes the savage beast meaning. 49 going on 50. I've got 4 hours every so often. I've surely got over 30 hours logged. Just got my mount before your stream started. Awesome. How do we get so lucky to have Ursa and Peachy in our guild? I don't know. I really don't. Banj, what's up? How are you doing, Banj? Did you have a good weekend? How many subs to fully shave? Well, I will fully shave for free in September. So if you want to wait till then. First day of fall, as I said, September 1st, in my mind at least. I do a beard restart, so it's not a huge change because my beard's really short in August, but I'll do a full smooth skin, you know, starting from scratch. I had a decent weekend. Unfortunately, Gwenny got a fever and was temping at 103 at the highest. We were working on getting her better, but other than that, uneventful. Well, I'm sorry Gwen's not feeling so well. Beard trim looking hot. Thank you, Banj. Appreciate that. It is nice. Like, I really enjoy growing a beard and like maintaining a beard. It's actually kind of fun. But I do have to say, like, it is nice in the summertime to have a shorter beard. Like when you get out of the shower, there's not anything extra to dry off. Like when you have a beard, it holds water. So it's nice to just kind of dry off and be done. And then also getting up in the morning, I don't have like a flat beard on one side, you know, I just get up and go, which is nice. Necromancer is so fun. Corpse Explosion is OP. Did you pick Necromancer too, Spooky? I forgot to ask about that last night. I think that you said that you were going to, it sounded like. I'll let you on a secret. We're the same person. You always look young, but yes, you do look younger like this. Oh I actually did have last summer. I had a short beard like this. It wasn't even like purely smooth skin, but there was a kid that came up to me at one of the meets that we were at. It was an all ages meet that's actually going to be taking place in about 2 weeks. And he's like, are you in the 18-year-old division? And I looked at him and I was like, no. I was like, no, dude, I'm old. He's like, yeah, I honestly thought so, but some of these guys out here look like they're old too, and they're in the 18 division. I was like, well, you're kind of right, actually. Some of these kids do look about as old as me, and they're 18. So, they're just like big, muscular, you know, like facial hair, all of it. And I'm like, yeah, dude, no, I'm in my 30s. He's like, oh, okay. That was pretty funny though. But yeah, most kids are terrible at guessing my age, like horrendously bad at guessing my age. It's really funny. Most of the time it's funny. Sometimes it hurts my feelings. Coffee in hand at my meeting. Bye. See you, Spooky. Oh, Godspeed, my friend. I do not envy you. Not today, at least. I mean, some days I do envy you, if I'm being honest. She's totally better now, just a residual cough, but she's better. Thank you all. Well, I'm glad she's better. OMG, Iron, I freaking love you. Mind blown. Facts, and I wish it were true. Wish I could grow a beard that a Viking would be proud of. Have you grown out like a long, or tried growing out a long beard, Banj? Don't fall asleep, Spooky. I would definitely, like I'm telling you right now, unless they provided coffee and probably lots of donuts, I would fall asleep. Corpse Explosion was OP in the last Diablo. Mine don't explode. They create pools of darkness that suck life away. I even have 2 Bloodmancer abilities that are modified to do darkness damage. Wow. Some kids have had tough lives. That's true. That is true, though. Some of them just look like, I mean, not to sound creepy, all right, but they just look physically like more developed. You know what I mean? Like they've got like they're super muscular. They're big and tall, you know, like, so that's some of those guys, they just look older than 17, 18 because they look like full grown men, you know? And I'm sitting here, I'm a short king. So I'm, you know, most people aren't looking at me and unless they get a good look at my face, they're probably not thinking, oh, well, this guy's too tall to be a kid, you know, like nobody's thinking that. So did any of y'all see Across the Spider-Verse this weekend? I did not. I want to see it. We actually are going to go see it Wednesday. We were trying to find the best situation to go see it because Mrs. Magoots, and honestly, I'm not even, I can't even blame it on her. Like I'm very much the same anymore, but we just don't really want to be in a crowded theater. So, her for different reasons than me, I think. I'm just a grumpy old man, and then she just doesn't want to be near like people who are going to cough and stuff. Yeah. I would have said, yeah, you kidding me? Like getting carded at a restaurant makes you feel young. Harley got glasses this weekend too, forgot that. I haven't been carded for anything. The last thing I got carded for was when we went to go see, was it Deadpool? Deadpool 1, yeah, because they didn't check IDs for Deadpool 2. Deadpool 1, so that came out in what? 15 or 16? So I was, wait, how old was I then? Like 24, 25? And I asked the dude, I was like, do I look like I'm 17? Or I think I was 16, because you have to be 17 or older to get into rated R movies or whatever. I was like, do I look like I'm 16 to you, man? He's like, I'm sorry, I just got to check everybody's cards. I'm like, well, I'm running late. You know, I'm barely going to get there before the dang thing starts. So Harley got glasses this weekend too, though. How does she like them? Holy heck, yes, I was not aware at the end. Didn't expect it to end there, to be honest. Didn't they split into 2 films, though? My hubby, too, he's patchy. Starts out with a good stubble, and then it's just holes in the bushes. Too patchy, it's not good. It's a curse, Ursa. I do think that like depends on how patchy it is too, because like length will hide a certain number of patches, you know, like my beard. I mean, you can see like right here where like dimples would be for me, there's not really any hair right there. Some people have just a beard that goes right into their mustache. Mine only connects a little bit lower, but it's harder to tell when it actually starts growing out. You know, like it's hard to see that there's not a spot of growth there. So it just depends. I mean, depends on if it's super patchy, then yeah, I mean, it's going to look really thin and you'll be able to see right through it. But, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. In other words, what I'm trying to say, you would be surprised, especially if you have curly beard hair like I do. But straight beard hair is probably a little different. Can't speak to that because I've never had straight beard hair. It's always been curly. Still have to take Harley and my mom to see The Little Mermaid. Wait, is that in theaters? I for some reason was thinking that it was already streaming. My theater was surprisingly good for the amount of kids there. I'm used to annoying children yelling and moving around a bunch. Yeah, and that's the thing. I've gotten to be a grumpy old man. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. It was a sea of kids when we went, but they were all relatively good. But yes, there was coughing next to me and I pulled out my mask. Yeah, it's just frustrating. And I know it's like, I was actually talking to a family member yesterday. He said, I wonder when we'll get to the point where, or he said, maybe it won't ever happen in our lifetime. But, you know, pre-COVID, if people were coughing, like, you know, it was sort of like one of those things like, you know, stay away from me, sicko, you know, that sort of thing. But now, you know, coughing is an angry look and like a turn or move away or something, you know, and we're kind of wondering when it'll be socially acceptable to be out in public and kind of just working through minor illnesses. I don't know if it will, like in our lifetimes, you know, but yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. For me though, like I said, I'm more of a grumpy old man. I just don't like people just make too much noise in general. So one of my former athletes had mentioned like, oh, I wonder, you know, she was like, I wonder if it's available in the drive-in. And I was like, now that's an idea. I would actually enjoy watching it there, provided it's not too hot and we're cooped up in a hot car. But like, then I don't hear people like rustling through their popcorn bags. You know, if I could keep my windows up if it's not too bad in the car and just like listen to the audio of the movie real loud. I don't hear people doing a bunch of like, I don't hear them laughing at parts that aren't funny, you know, chatting to one another, pulling out their phones, that sort of thing. So I don't know. Grumpy old man. I know it. Enjoy your Kirk, Lady Iron. I enjoy our Kirk. Of course, it's not, you know, K-U-R-K, but let's see. Just watch the Disney reel with Olaf giving a summary of it. There's a summary. I didn't get carded at the supermarket yesterday and I was a little insulted. It was the double take and the no, definitely not that did it. Oh, dang. And Banj, I apologize for my ignorance, but what is the age in which they're supposed to card you at? Because here in the US, it used to be if you looked under age 50. And then I think they changed it to under age 40. And I actually think that they changed that because people were like getting insulted or whatever. I actually think that's why they did it. I don't know. That's just my like conspiracy theorist, my conspiracy theory on it. But yeah, they're supposed to card you if you look under 40, I believe, even though the drinking age is, you know, 21. So she loves them. She picked purple frame. Oh, purple frames. Heck yeah. She only has to wear them during school or when she's staring at the computer screens for a long time. Really? Okay. So are they like blue? Are they blue light blocking or something? Hey, Codex. Cheers to you, my friend. Oh, shoot. I don't actually even have any drink in the tank right now. One sec. I had no clue it was 2 movies. I avoid trailers and articles on movies. I also I have not watched a single trailer. That's been on purpose, though. Has not been due to ignorance. I purposely have avoided trailers and everything. You guys don't I think a lot of people in here would agree with me, or at least, you know, feel similarly. But the first Spider-Verse movie, like, I tell people, gun to my head, that's my favorite movie of all time. If I absolutely had to pick one favorite movie, and I don't like that because there's so many different movies and so many different types, you know, I don't like picking one, but Into the Spider-Verse would be my #1 favorite movie. What was that? Oh, little drop there. Cheers, Codex. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Cheers to you. Let's see. Same here, Ursa. I have light colored hair. It would take a very long time to hide the off. A long time. It would take a very long hair to hide the awfulness of it. Well, Banj, I've only really seen you as stubble thus far, and I mean I can say this confidently: the beard that you have is a good look, so you don't have to worry about, you know, if you don't want to grow a beard, you certainly don't have to. You look mighty fine as you are. What's going on, Nonder? Welcome in, Raiders. How the heck are y'all doing? Hey, Dizzle, Ray. Cheers, Nonder. How you doing? Welcome in, Clumsy. Nonder, how was the stream today? Cheers, Nonder. Everybody, cheers up to Nonder for the raid. Appreciate that, my friend. Am I going to beat Coleman? Am I going to do it? Oh, never mind, because my shout-out button's not working. That's fun. I can't even give anybody a hug. Why does it do this to me sometimes? It says it's fine. I don't know what the heck's going on with this sometimes. It just doesn't pull up people's names. Well, I guess we're going analog here. There we go. Nonder, appreciate you, my friend. How is Tears of the Kingdom? Are you still like super addicted? Are you hating it even 0.000001% yet? Or no? Welcome in, Spud. I'm still mad I'm still mad my one friend didn't like the animation of Into the Spider-Verse. Really? Yeah, I thought it was perfect. Clumsy, how are you doing? Did you have a good weekend? We're telling people not to grow beards? No, telling them to do what they want to do. That's all. Not telling them not, like, specifically not to grow beard. It was a wonderful stream. Glad to hear that, Nonder. How was your weekend? Someone's complaining about the frame rate. We better not be, right? This man's OBS crashed at the end and we all waited until he came back to raid you just so he could show you how much he loves you. Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, Nonder, I'm sorry OBS pooped out on you. OBS issues are frustrating. But secondly, aww. Nonders, guess what? I got Mr. Peachy to start watching She-Hulk, and we're about to watch the Madison episode. Amazing. I still have not yet seen that. Animation style of Spider-Verse wasn't my favorite, but it was a fantastic film. Oh, I love that movie so much. Howdy, everyone. Spud, how are you doing? Legends. That was an artistic choice. Miles was purposely at a slower frame rate and then got quicker as he learned how to be Spider-Man. Yeah, that's wild, right? Nonder truly is the hero of our generation. No disagreements from me whatsoever. Starting to feel like if we didn't get a Nonder raid, it's not a real loot stream. Best Marvel film from recent years. The Into the Spider-Verse or the newest one? It was true to some of the comics. I love the effect Into the Spider-Verse. Haven't seen Across yet. I haven't either. Wednesday. We're going Wednesday. Nonder's the hero we never knew we needed. Charles, how you doing today? It's really a fun, great show. What's Up, Danger? Okay, so a little bit of Loot's lore for those of you that are interested. I listen to What's Up, Danger before I step on the track at every track meet I go to. Every single one. It's my it's the song I do when I'm starting my visualization. So there you go. Now you know something. Helco, how the heck are you, my friend? Cheers. I got to take a second real quick. What is this? I don't know what this button does. I'm a little bit afraid. we don't have a Minecraft challenge. Okay. Let me do this, friends. Just so you know, we have a giveaway going on right now. I want to, since Nander came in, I want to make sure that he's aware of this at the very least. But for anybody else that's interested, we do have a giveaway going on. V Rising plus the Sinister Evolution DLC. You got to do it from the Discord, though. It ends at 10 o'clock a.m. So that's in just over an hour. All right. Hour and 13 minutes. You get a chance to win the V Rising base game plus the Sinister Evolution DLC, courtesy of Stunlock Studios. So I just want to throw that out there. Cheers to you, Calco, my friend. How the heck are you doing? How was your weekend? Cheers. Cheers up. Appreciate that. Sir Lutz of House Goods. How are you doing, Calco? Want to see the new one? Bad. Do you want to go together, Nonder? We could hold hands if you want to. Still can't tell frame rate differences like throughout the movie. I honestly never really considered that, to be honest. I mean, I definitely noticed the whole frame rate thing, like everybody did. You know, I was like, oh, this is interesting animation, but I liked it. I mean, when the movie first started, and he's sitting there like tapping his pencil and stuff and singing to the Post Malone song, you know. But and Crumble, how the heck are you doing? Cheers, thanks so much for the sub. 6 months? My goodness. Cheers, how was your weekend? Cheers. Hello there. Let's see. I also remember watching Into the Spider-Verse at the gym the first time and found myself laughing on the treadmill. Wait, you watched it for the first time at the gym? Oh my gosh. You got to sit down and just enjoy the heck out of that. I was seriously cry laughing within the first couple minutes of the movie because of the silly picture of the Spider-Man popsicle that I had as a kid. Like the emotion that evoked, like very, very rarely tapped by anything. Just absolute pure. I don't even know how to explain it. Like I said, that's why when it gunned to my head, I'm saying Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is my favorite movie of all time. Bams, thanks so much for the 20 gold coins. Cheers to you. Cheers. Let's see. Into the Spider-Verse, didn't know there was a second one. Just came out this over the weekend. Got to go to the press screening of Into the Spider-Verse here in the UK. It's one of the best movies I've seen. Left the theater physically pumped, right? Got into Post Malone due to that movie too, right? I honestly should listen to more Post Malone. I don't really listen to much, but like pretty much everything I've heard I've liked. I am going to wear the Spider-Man shirt to the Spider-Verse movie. I absolutely am. Thanks for asking, and also for remembering, Charles. I sure am. Such a hype soundtrack. What's Up Danger is incredible. I love it so much. Just the Sunflower song though, yeah. Gotta listen to Circles. I wonder if I've heard that one before and not noticed it. When I used to run marathons, my visualization song was Shut Up and Smile from Bowling for Soup. Oh my gosh, Bowling for Soup. Amazing. I'd also listen to What's Up Danger if I was on a track, but the danger would be my heart exploding. Welcome into the giveaway, Nonder. Go together? Yes. By the way, I finally got it to the Frost Caves in Valheim. Didn't realize those cultists spray fire. They do? Honestly, I think I let Woodsy take care of most of the cultists, so. Kay would be jealous, though. True. True. I mean, we could invite Kay as well, I guess. Does Spooky know you want to hold hands with someone else, Lutz? I'm sure Spooky would love to hold Nonder's other hand, though. It's true. We could just, you know, chain of hand holding. I think it'd be fine. Samurai Blade Joker. Okay, I'm sorry for saying this, but I legit thought you looked so much like Andrew Tate. All right, do we have a mod on hand to ban somebody? Welcome in, Samurai. I suppose. Wait, he's bald though, isn't he? As long as you guys don't think that I like remind you of Andrew Tate in any other way, I suppose I will allow it. I do not want to be an Andrew Tate comparison. Yeah. Hello there, True Kel. How are you doing? I'm high and dry and never in the intoxicated manner. Well, I hope that there wasn't too much damage where you're at. Everybody, True Kelt's had some flooding going on in his home state, and he shared a video in the Discord, and that's a lot of water, which is the name of the video too, I believe. Spooky can come and hold my hand too. How many hands? We're gonna need more hands. I was thinking about this too at Gen Con. I could definitely use more hands to be able to hold all my friends' hands. I like the frame rate from the first movie. Couldn't tell it was different in the second, but to me it almost gives a stop motion feeling. It does, yeah, it really does. Also, I was sailing around trying to go around out, apparently a very large island, and accidentally ran into the shore in the Mistlands because you cannot see anything. Oh gosh, what happened? Did you just instantly die? Within the first 5 minutes, for sure, the popsicle, I like, seriously, literal cry laughing, and I cannot tell you the amount of, like, just joy. The throwback to the dance in Spider-Man 3, we don't talk about that. Yeah, absolutely. Best intro to a movie I think I've ever seen. I don't see that at all. I'm glad you I'm glad you feel that way, Coleman. I'm okay. The weekend is great. Just wanted to come on here and apologize not coming around so much. Been getting very bad bullying on Twitch, so I've kind of stayed off a little. Really? Are you talking to, can I, if it's okay for me to ask, and if you don't want to share, please feel free to just say you don't want to, but is it while you're streaming, or is it while you're hanging out in other streams? People certainly can be terrible. So things better. Glad you were able to stop in. Yeah, and you don't have to apologize for not coming around. We've definitely made a joke about taking attendance, but we don't actually take attendance. I do need to like command that that clip in there. Did we ever do? I don't think we ever did that. But you're so much better looking than that thumb. Honestly, I don't see the Andrew Tate comparison. Andrew Tate, the appropriate name, is not the first person I think of in any situation, so you're safe over here, Lutz. If Nana and Lutz are going together, Kay and I will go together and we can hold hands and share popcorn, but the popcorn will be in my lap. Oh my. Who would dare point me at him, right? Surprisingly, not much damage. That is really good to hear, Kelt. And when you say you're high and dry, does that mean your property did not get flooded? Is it just like kind of like travels impeded when you were with all the water? Just don't take verbal insults very well, all because I didn't want to stay in just one stream. Huh. We're already holding hands, and we won't have that spark when our buttery, greasy fingers accidentally touch in the popcorn bucket. Would, but their account is currently disabled. Well, there you go. That tells you all you need to know. We can stop holding hands once we're seated and eating. Yeah. Okay, then yes. By the way, Lutz, that last YouTube vid, thanks for the fresh nightmares. Oh my gosh, that game. The horror is done very well in that game. Yeah. Hey, Woodsy. Good morning, all. Hope everyone is well. I have an interview this morning, so wish me luck. Absolutely great luck to you, Woodsy. Let us know how it goes. I just got an email where I've been recognized for a project at work and it comes with a money bonus. That's the best kind of recognition, right, Nonder? I mean, don't get me wrong. Listen, I always enjoy, when somebody says, and thanks to Lutz Magoots for all of his hard work on, XYZ project. I appreciate that. I do. But not as much as I appreciate getting money, you know? It's true. It's true. Got a hate raid the other day. Very, very vulgar. The messages on Twitch and Discord. I'm a Twitch. A fat cow, all because I would support so many people, so I would leave their stream. That's annoying. That's more than annoying. That's unacceptable. And it's annoying that people would think that that anybody should stick around into one stream. Like, I can't imagine the sheer audacity of somebody being like, oh yes, there are, I don't know how many thousands of Twitch streams are currently up right now, and mine is the only one worth watching. I mean, come on. I mean, give me an absolute break. No. Not flooding. Yes, travels impeded. Okay. Well, I'm glad there was no damage to your property, Kel, especially, but yeah, I hope that those that were impacted it's a quick bounce back too. How long did it rain for? You don't need luck. You're effing woodsy, but good luck. Kind of makes you think you're cannibalizing K. Drinks on you then, grats. Yeah, money is the best. Thank you. It really is. When we're talking about our employers, yes, money is indeed the best. Thank you. Appreciate all you baddies. No, you. Loots with the fresh cut. I did on Thursday. I went to go see my barber. I actually had him. I had him trim my beard up too. Normally I handle my beard. He lines it up, but then I'll hand him my beard from there. But I was like, you know what? I'm going all one length this time, so do it up. The problem with having my barber trim my like winter beard or something is the fact that it needs to be like washed and then combed out before cutting it. And it's not really something that they can easily do at the barbershop. So, Professor, congrats on being first. How are you doing? Did you have a great weekend? My ADD ain't got time for just one stream, right? There's just two, like, I could not possibly fathom telling you guys, like, I am the best and the only worthwhile stream on watching on Twitch. Jeez. The plus side, I got a raise at work. There you go. That is a plus side. Well, Crumble, I just want to say this. Like, I hope that whoever was behind that, I'm not even wishing them ill. I'm just gonna say, like, I hope that you don't lose your joy because somebody else is a dickbag. You know what I mean? I hope that whoever they are, they find whatever they're looking for that will make them happier. That will give them the fulfillment that they're clearly needing. And that you do not lose your joy for something that, you know, if you're enjoying it, don't let them take it from you is what I'm trying to say. So yeah. I don't know if I've ever been recognized with an actual cash prize. I had not until just this past year. In December, I won an award, and I didn't know it came with a cash prize. They didn't tell me that. Just all of a sudden, I was looking at my budgeting software, and I was like, wait a minute, that's not what that's not my usual pay. And so I went in and I logged into our it's called Dayforce, but it's basically our like earnings paperwork and stuff like that online. And I was like, oh, it says additional income or whatever. It was very cool. Very, very cool. 5+ inches in 24 hours. So it wasn't even raining that long. It just was like a freaking monsoon. Holy crap. If I'm on my PC, I'm always in 4 streams. The max number of streams you can count as viewing. 4 is the max? I actually wasn't sure the answer to that. If anybody had ever asked, wait, what's the max? I would not have known that. Number of ticks each dev did over the wave, and I was number 1, but no, I didn't get a bonus. Really? Oh, I missed the first part of that message. Our Scrum Master pulled up some agility report showing the number of tickets. Moe, hey! Moe, how the heck have you been? I hope you've been doing okay. Cheers, Moe. Thanks so much. It's good to see you, Moe. How's life been? That's what she said. Oh gosh. 5+ inches in 24 hours. Wow. I feel bad for she. I am not the only person at my job that's been there since we first opened. The fact you have so many people you want to support just means you care about a lot of people. I can tell you nobody would get away with doing that in front of me. Absolutely no one. I'd be banning them from everything in sight. Definitely. Yeah. Have you ever thought about getting a lightning bolt shaved into the sides for track? It will make you run faster. Into my beard? Oh gosh. I don't even know what that would look like. Charles, my goodness. Appreciate the 100 gold coins. Cheers to you. Cheers. I hope they crumble, low-key. Or a go faster stripe. That's dumb. Literally everyone knows that the only way to run faster is to wear a shirt with flames on it. Trust me, they've been banned from anything to me. They definitely have some mental issues and I wish them help, but you can only help yourself. Yeah. And thank you guys. Of course, Crumble. Of course. I mean, here's the thing. I will always get frustrated when people try to take joy away from somebody else. It doesn't matter what that thing is. You know what I mean? Obviously, there are certain things that are more... Well, let's just put it this way. It's Pride Month, everybody. Happy Pride Month. Some people try to take that away from people, right? A lot of people try to take that away from people. That doesn't sit well with me. People should be able to be happy and be the person that they are, you know? Whether that's something as quote unquote silly as a video game or, you know, whatever it is, it's just ridiculous to me, you know? I don't understand the hate, like how you could hold that much hatred to just want to make somebody miserable, you know? I guess that's my thought of the day, if you will. 21 months. Yeah, Moe's been around for quite a while, you guys. Moe was this is I tell this all the time, but Moe 200 was this channel's 200th follower. It was too perfect to not, like, I will always remember that. It's just too perfect. Hey Dizzle, you looking to be Sugar K to me? My kink is monetary praise. Oh gosh. If your kink is monetary praise, then there's a really old profession that does exactly that. A really old profession. Some might say the oldest profession. Oh gosh. Yeah. Data entry. Is it data entry? Everyone knows red ones go faster. Guys, I have a specific number of unread emails. I can't read them now or accept any new emails, or just leave them, and then when the new ones come in, read only new ones. Or if a new one comes in, then you can read one of the old ones, but not the new one, or, you know, vice versa. Is it 69? Or 420? Girl, read those emails. Oh gosh, 420. I used to be somebody that kept my inbox like super clean. But then I don't know why, there became a certain point where I was just like, I don't know. I think I forgot to check. It was my old school email account. I should probably just click like the select all and just delete without even looking at them. But yeah, I forgot to like check that email account for a while. I think what happened was it used to be attached to my like the Apple mail. So I used to get all of it. And then for some reason the connection like broke and I didn't realize it until much, much later. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm not getting emails from that account. And then I go in and there were just hundreds and I was like, nope, not cleaning out this inbox. Don't feel like it right now. And the problem with doing that is it just never gets any lighter, you know? That's the only pride emote I have. What if making you unhappy makes me happy? Please don't take away my happiness. Maybe some people are like that, Professor. I don't know. My friend's kid attended their first Pride parade a couple weeks ago, and I was sad I couldn't go with, especially because of the protesters there. I'd have gone to jail protecting that kid. What age? What age is the kid? Because that is like, that is scary. Like, you know, if they're a teenager or something, you know. They're 11. Okay. That's the only pride emote I have. I'm new here thanks to that dick nodder. I'm such a positive person. I try to spread positivity because I struggle with mental health issues. It's so common to struggle. I just want to bring fun and laughter and positivity. Maybe marbles. And maybe marbles. That's a good plan, Lutz. Okay, so I just showed Mrs. Magoots this video. There's this comedian that just kills me. His name is Brett Terhune. He's like one of two redneck style comedians or whatever that are like they're one of them calls himself the liberal redneck. But anyway, it's this guy, it's satire, and so he just goes on about how how Target had made his son gay. It's a skit, you know, but it's so freaking funny. So yeah, if you're ever looking for a good laugh about like social issues, Brett Terhune is a phenomenal follow on IG or Twitter or whatever. Terhune. But let's see. Do I drink coffee? Oh, yes, absolutely. Finally get to start Breaking Dawn tonight. Wait, that's the 4th book, right? Wait, oh, you're reading through the books? Wait, Peachy, have you not read through the books before? I would have figured you had. Same with my OCD used to go wild when I see a new unread. Now I go days without checking. Yeah. Welcome, bud. Love you, brother. I'm a fan of the 0 inbox method. I am as well. I missed a couple and I don't know. Also for coaching, I found that I need to save some emails, but Mrs. Magoose is like, well, then just put them in a folder. And I was like, okay, but now it's too late, you know? Got to lurk for big, gonna take a test. Wish me luck. All right, Peachy, good luck. Moe, I am currently, thank you, Coleman, for that. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. This is, we're doing the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday thing. I meant to actually go, I wanted to post an announcement.
Who wants coffee?
Jeez.
I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
You do want coffee. I'm having coffee right now, in fact. A new coffee, a local coffee. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So this morning I was trying to make an announcement that was going to share my schedule updates in Discord. But my dog poo-pooed all over the floor. So I was trying to clean that up, and then that's why I ended up being late. It was surprising because she did half of what she normally does if she poops in the house. She always poops in the kitchen, which is very kind of her because that's, you know, one of the only hard surfaces in the house. But she did not whine to us that we are aware of. She did not whine and let us know that she needed to go out. Dude, I love Brent. Wait, is it Brent? I was thinking it was Brett for some reason. Brent, though? Yeah, all I knew was Terhune was his last name. So freaking funny. Amazing. I joke about my OCD, but it's just minor things. My friend has it pretty bad. I hope you have your coping techniques to get you through the things that hang you up. Definitely. Brief hiatus from the meeting. I would have sound just wave. Hi, Spooky. I don't have time to watch because work is getting hectic. Well, hopefully, and that's, I mean, totally fine, Moe, that you can't stop by here. I promise, again, I'll say again, we don't take attendance. But I hope work is, you know, not so hectic that you're not able to enjoy yourself outside of work. Coffee, Jezraya says. Peachy is watching the movies. Wait, wait. Oh, she mentioned the books. That's why I was, okay, I gotcha. Founded before the last election, his sketches are hilarious. They are. They're so freaking good. Coffee sounds good right now. I think I'm gonna go make one. Do it up. For work, unread in my inbox means it's a to-do. Yes, that's a good way of going. Steffi, how are you doing today? Morning. Good luck, Peach. You got this. Spooky. Making lots of stir fry. Meeting is rejoining. Sag, I'm already over it. Oh my gosh. It's been, wait, like 40 minutes. We don't take attendance, but I also know when Spooks isn't here. Just got some new books to read. Gonna be reading them on stream with chat. What kind of books are you talking about, Spud? Should be fun. I actually am going to add a little spoiler alert. One of the things I'm going to be making in the announcements, and another thing about the announcements, we're doing this again. All right, friends, I'm giving away a copy of V Rising plus Sinister Evolution DLC. You got to be in the Discord to win it. All right. Currently, as of right now, there's 49 minutes. 49 minutes to get your entries in. There's only 5 entries, so you have a really, really good chance at winning this thing. All right. But spoiler alert, what I'm going to be saying in the announcements later on, I'll be giving away more copies of V Rising. I still have another 2, I believe, after this. So don't fret if you don't win this one. You'll still have a couple more chances. But in the announcements, I'm hoping that we'll be going naked screen here. Okay, getting rid of our green screen by next week. I was hoping it would be this week, but I got some other things I got to figure out with the whole OBS stream setups. Everything is very green screen dependent right now. So hopefully by next week. And I think one of the channel point redeems I'm going to have is to read you a chapter of a book. Possibly. I got to actually look into that more, but I've got some old books that I'm going to be having on the shelves behind me here. So, hello, Kirk. Hello, gorgeous to you. How are you doing today? Did you have a good weekend? Love y'all, miss y'all. Loot show off my throne room deco. Oh, I will. I'm going to be showing. Yeah, I got to show the castle. Got to do it. Loudest boy in the room. You're tired, Steffi? I feel that. I feel that. 34 unread if you want to know how my day is going. Okay, how long do you think each of those will take you to knock out as a to-do item? You have 0 unread emails? Dang. Hey, that's impressive. Stir fry because Moe accidentally put walk instead of work. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Did Moe talk about stir fry one other time and I just forgot? It's just a void unfilled. The mark all is red button is wonderful. That is true. Yeah. I can't bring myself to use that button though. There's some spooky ones. Did you see Lockwood and Co. on Netflix? I haven't. You've been interested in that, Ursa, in Lockwood and Co.? You have both of them, Steffi? And I think some people also won't enter because they either can't play it or they've already got one. They've already got the game, so, which I appreciate, allowing others the chance to win. I do appreciate that. Genuinely gutted they canceled it. How far did it last? 2 seasons? 1 season? Head out, take it easy, everyone. All right, Woodsy, best of luck to you, my friend. Go out there and crush it. Finally freed from the void. From the void. I'm doing, I guess. Today, of all the days, today is definitely one of them, right, Kirk? They already canceled it. Balls. Just gonna throw this out there. Don't do Lord of the Rings. A guy I know had a reward on a subathon. He just did to read the first chapter of Lord of the Rings, and it took him like an hour and a half. Oh, no. Absolutely not. Think more along the lines of books that we read as kids, like actual kids. A nostalgia, blast, if you will. Buttered toast. Totally depends on what the issue or question is. Anywhere from 10 minutes to 30 minutes or more. Dang. First chapter is long AF. An hour and a half, though. Jeez Louise. 41 unread work emails, but I'm sure some duplicates from my old company forwarding emails twice. For me, when I get work emails, about 75 to 80%, if not more, are usually just instant delete. Because it's like vendors trying to get us to purchase, some sort of service that they provide. And I'm not even in a position, like if I really wanted to try to I can't make that decision. I could propose a vendor, to somebody that does have that, but I can't choose to just spend the company's money. That's not my job. I am a developer. I'm not like a... I don't know who does make that decision. Honestly, I don't even know. One season covers the first 2 books. Gotcha. Okay. Netflix has proved themselves to be incompetent. It's very frustrating, the whole make a show, cancel a show kind of thing. I would just prefer if they didn't make the show at all in that case, instead of teasing it, or sell the rights to the show, right? I mean, maybe they do. Maybe they still, I suppose they still probably have the rights to the show, so they still could sell it. But I mean, you can sell the rights to a show like Black Mirror, which is coming out really soon, actually. If not today. When does it come out? Next week? Anyway, Black Mirror I love that show. That was not a Netflix show. They bought it, I just sell it. I don't know. I don't know what it is, which is why I entered the giveaway. Praying to the Discord gods because I'm ready to ditch all my current games to suck some blood. Heck yeah. Maybe just read a page, yeah. We got 8 million seasons of Big Mouth and Riverdale, but 1 season Lockwood, which is genuinely great. Oh, geez. I thought some people like Riverdale. I've heard nothing about Big Mouth. Like, nothing. They also canceled Santa Clarita Diet. That was a canceled show? I, for some reason, thought it ended. Oh, gosh. I know people that did actually really like that show. It's like spending an hour and a half talking about a tree. One of the best redeems I have seen for reading is bad erotica. Oh, my gosh. Well, I figured people seem to, like, I don't know. People say they like listening to me talk, which is funny because I've never really truly liked my voice. As I've gotten older, I definitely have sort of learned to appreciate it, I suppose, especially when I lost my voice last week. But I thought, yeah, maybe just kind of go into more of a narration redeem would be kind of cool. But you know, I'll be here lurking. All right, Kirk, love you, man. Timothy Oliphant was so good, so dang good in it. Yeah, he lost some viewers during that segment, right? Timothy is my man. Your Cobb Manth. I'm not bi, but he makes me question it. I like the emails saying our SEOs are bad. Well, if I knew what an SEO was, I'd be concerned. Oh gosh. So it's so funny. People still, like, there still is like a decent amount of money in search engine optimization. It's not needed, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just, the thing is like, you can't just have somebody, like, SEO used to be, before Google was as like the behemoth that it is, you know? I mean, it was still massive, but SEO used to be a lot more complicated than it is, you know? I guess technically SEO is more complicated now. But in order for somebody to fix your SEO, they'd basically have to become a developer on your product, you know? It's not a matter of like tricking Google these days. Like, that's not how it works. I get those 2 jokes on them. Our SEO is great. No, they just left. Coma numbers still count as viewers. After seeing him in Mando, my hubby has been thirsting. Tell him to watch Justified. Book streams can be great so long as it's dedicated to the reading rather than to redeem as a bit, you know? I gotcha. Huh. I need to get into that show. I did Christmas Carol on Christmas Eve, which was ace. I've definitely done some Christmas carols on this stream before too. It's it turns out to be pretty interesting. I've been watching, though we took a break and probably have to start over. It's a good voice. I appreciate it, Banj. I also do wonder how much of it, well, I mean, because everybody's own voice sounds different, right? Than how other people are hearing it. Like, you'll never truly hear your own. You'll never hear your own voice the same way other people do, you know? I think it's just something in our brains, but yeah, you know, it's one of those things, especially when I was younger, I felt like like, man, my voice is really nails on a chalkboard. I don't know. Whatever you choose, Luce, please make sure it's got a nice mix of male and female characters. Wait, for what now? You talking about for reading? So the vagina monologues are out then? I agree with this because if you're reading Fun with Dick and Jane's not in, it becomes a much weirder book. Oh, you're talking about weird erotica. Oh wait, maybe not. Sit by a fireplace in a nice red robe with a pipe and read us a book. Non-stop giving it away. I'm not a fan of my voice. I think it's just something about, like I said, I think it's something about hearing our own voices. Red robe and nothing under it, only our imaginations. Oh gosh, you have such a great voice. Yeah, that's the thing. I've heard a lot of people, I've said, you know, like, no, your voice, I like your voice, you know. I'm like, I don't like it. Yeah, I think it's just something in our own brains. But I mean, there's, I think, something to be said too, because when you speak, you're almost kind of getting some of the like reverberations of your voice in your like, I don't know, like the sound of chewing, right? You can chew really loudly, but it's not going to sound the same for you as it does for somebody else. You know, I don't know, just something. Voices sound different in our heads. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it does. It sounds different to us. But yeah, friends, I've been running the V-Rising server this whole time. I've been trying to keep it running as much as possible. Like when I'm actually using my computer, I will open up the V-Rising server and just let it run. That way we get our rewards from our servants. That way we're not having to do so much grinding. So yeah. But we've made some upgrades to the castle. I'm excited to show them to you. So I'm going to go ahead and boot up some V-Rising right now. I'm going to bring you in soon here. Sounds of chewing is no bueno, right? Our own chewing sounds or hearing somebody else, especially when there's smacking sounds. It's true, though. All right, let me drop into the server, and then I will bring you in from there. Direct connect. Alrighty, friends. So Spooky and I have both been working on the decorations around the castle. There's been a good amount of changes if you haven't seen in a little while. We also took care of a few bosses, but we were talking too. We think it would be better if I end up fighting one of the bosses on stream that we did. Excuse me, that we did last night, but I am not strong enough to fight her on my own, so I'm going to wait a little bit. But
I am ready for a new day.
We do, in fact, have a little art on the walls. We made this a little bit of a bachelor pad, so there is one piece of art there, but we have the, you know, bachelor pad. This is V-Rising right here. This is V-Rising. We made a servant's crypt, and then we have this tailoring bench in here right now because it's just so dang massive we didn't have anywhere else to put it. But we do have our servants over here. How much longer do they have? I'd say they probably still have a while because I didn't have the server running for too much longer. Let me go ahead and go wolf form here. Never know what games are called. Gotcha. We hear it recorded, we get weird about it because it's different in your mind, deciphers that as bad. Well, and there's also, you know, like hearing something in person versus hearing a voice over like earbuds or speakers or whatever it is. Like when it has to be captured by a microphone, the quality of the microphone greatly alters your voice, you know? And so there were recordings of me when I was a kid, especially pre-pubescent child. I was like, oh my gosh, my voice is awful. But it's also the fact that like you just didn't have anything that was capturing it that well, you know? So yeah, here is our forge area. We finally got some forge flooring. So our furnaces and all this stuff is maxed out. We have a tailoring room, but no tailoring flooring yet. So we've got like the leather working, the loom, whatnot. We're going to be building a new tailoring room though, because like I said, the tailoring bench is just so massive. Our workshop area has been pretty much the same. We did make some changes to the study, if you will. We have a study here. So this is kind of our alchemy area. We got an alchemy table, our study there for researching and whatnot. And then, yes, the grand hall is, in fact, the council chamber. So, yes, we do have this was all Spooky's doing for the most part. He put up the pictures, the floating candles, everything except for the throne, basically. We put up the throne a while ago, and I did move the castle heart in here, but yeah, he did all the other decorations, lighting and what. So, love your floating candles. They are cool, right? What's with the hat? Did you kill Van Helsing? I'm glad you noticed that. We got Iron Reapers, which are probably our new favorite weapon. And then, yeah, I added the pilgrim hat. We had a bunch of copper coins left over, and I was like, yeah, why not? So we did that. The cloak is also new. Spooky's got the Hollow Fang armor? I have to make some. Who is on your council? Ooh, great question. The funny thing is, you actually can't sit in these chairs. There's no way to interact with the chairs other than just to simply build them. So we can sit here, but we can't sit in the chairs. Who would be on our council? Pullman, we would invite you to the council. Who else would want a seat on the Vamp Council? Started the Rising Storm last night. Ooh, you're jumping right there. We were making some stuff and some things too. But I think the main thing I would want to do is probably try to harvest some more cotton. I think that's the play for me, so I can try to get more cotton made for the Hollow Fang armor. We currently have 15. Wait, that's enough for one piece at least. Okay. Found it in my local library. Oh no, it showed it was online. Uh-oh. How far into the book are you? Oh, I didn't grab wool. Oh, I grabbed a coarse thread, not wool thread. Okay. You somehow smash animals into those chairs and make them stay. Wait, animals? Like moose? Meese? Then there's other books with stuff that happens before that book. Book 2, sorta. Only like 2 chapters in. That's good at least. All right, let's do... We'll make this. I'm not actually going to wear it yet, though. Oops. Let's put the... Put this stuff over here. That way I can just easily grab. And I come back. I'll go look it up. A wolf, a bear, a deer, an animal council. I think that could be classified as the main storyline. All right. Okay. It is nighttime. I think we'll go ahead and try to get some more cotton. We found a good place to farm some cotton. Oh, yes. We also got some horsies. So we have Glue-Stick, which is Spooky's horse. And then I have Shadowmere. And then I got a random horse that I didn't name yet. But I did give it some water, so it's going to stay alive at least. We'll give it even more water. And I'm back. You did 100%? GG's, Peachy. Glue Stick, Spooky. That's what he always names his horse. That's what he said. Wait a minute. What is this here again? Okay. Wait, there's a new V-Blood? Oh, yeah, we killed Vincent. Yeah. Oh, right, we can make a prison cell. Okay. Allows you to craft blood potions by tapping prisoners on blood. Prison framework. A collection of doors and jail bars to construct a dreadful prison. Why would we do that? Norman, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Cheers to you, Norman. Cheers. Such a monster. Oh, there's a High Republic reading order link there. Okay. So last night we killed Krieg, the undead general. We killed Vincent the Frostbringer, and we killed I don't know if it's Maja or Maja, the Dark Savant. We are a big fan of the Dark Savant, let me tell you. So we will probably fight her again on stream later, but she was tough. We had to fight. How many times did we fight? We probably lost to her about 3 or 4 times before we finally got her. So I'm doing well, Norman. How about yourself? Welcome in. Are you a V Rising fan? Speaking of, friends, about 30 minutes. 30 minutes. This is your last call for the giveaway. Exclamation mark giveaway if you need more info on that. Pelora the Feywalker is probably my favorite boss. But then again, Maja was like pretty dang good. The fact that site is called Utini is wonderful. A lot of that is short stories, graphic novels. All right, friends, let's go ahead and let's go get some cotton. We're gonna travel right over here. right there. Oop, I guess I can't mark while I'm trying to do that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my marker's still there. That's where we're going. Hopefully the cotton is respawned by now. There are 2 cotton farms just right across the path from each other. Oh, also, I am running kind of low on blood. Those wolves did not attack me. Interesting. 33% wolf up there. Okay, I don't think I'm ready to give up the 83% for that. Get over here. Want to check some gameplay of the game and you're doing a giveaway for it? I sure am. I sure am. Oh, there's garlic over there. Gosh, I freaking hate garlic, you guys. It's fine. I'll run through it. Well, actually, let me pop a garlic resist real quick. I've got a few of them. There we go. Already got some garlic exposure. Jeez Louise. Is there garlic at the other farm? There is, yeah. So this, okay, cotton is just basically a trade-off. You're gonna get garliced up real bad. Okay. All this cotton did respawn. Oh, that villager's coming after me. 2 of them are. And that villager doesn't care. All right, here we go. Get this cotton. We're just gonna get a bunch of I probably should have went after the other farm first. Need to join on Discord to join the giveaway too. You do, yes, yeah. Trying to give a little special, what do you say? Privilege. Special rewards for those that have been, you know, in the Discord and active in the Discord and whatnot. Maybe I can do the graphic novels on the iPad or something. Ooh. Oh, she's coming at me with a frying pan. All right. What we got in here? Only 1 container, huh? Okay. Wait, no? Yeah, just 1. All right. It's so funny. They know that I'm a vampire when I'm disguised as a wolf. Okay, the cotton's over here. Uh-oh, you got to leave this field. I'm just trying to get the cotton. I'm not even trying to kill you. Okay, well, you I do have to kill because you're going to kill me. Wish there was an easier way to get the single issues of Star Wars comics for me. The single issues. Oh, I found a piece of glass. I don't think Spooky will be able to hear me, but Spooky and I were harvesting glass for such a long time. It finally paid off. Last night, we were able to upgrade the castle heart. It took forever, though, because we still can't make any glass. All right. I'm not here to murder you. I'm just here to destroy your house. Right there. Taylor's. Oh, Taylor's flooring and some cotton. Okay, that was a great storage chest there. Yes. All right. I'm out of here. Actually, I might kill these militia guys. Oh, right. I forgot I put that ability on there. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Get garlicked. That was the Reaper tool, by the way. The Reaper is pretty cool. We like it. We like it a lot. We just wish that there was a way to knock down the garlic sticks that are there, because you can destroy so much of the environment, but you can't destroy garlic sticks. Kind of frustrating. And you can see, like, even taking the garlic resist, I still got 58 stacks of garlic. I'm not even out of the exposure zone yet either. So it's a little tough. And I nerfed it in my server. So yeah, it's a little rough. All right, how much cotton did I actually end up with? Only 203. Okay, that wasn't actually that good. Unless... Oh, no, there we go. 625. I was going to say, I feel like I had to have gotten more than that. Okay, so I got over 900. Not 9,000, though. That would have been too good. Why are they harvesting at night anyway? I don't know. I don't know. We've just been letting our mist brazier run. It's going to burn out pretty soon anyway. Who cares? It's fine. Alrighty. Throwing this stuff in the loom, and then I wonder, I should probably work on making a tailor's area. Actually, I should probably do that first, huh? Yeah, because that reduces the cost of it by 25%. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to make this area upstairs attached to our alchemy lab. Probably going to need some... what else do I need? Stone and blood essence. Yeah. Okay. We should have plenty of that. What do the garlic stacks do to you? So for every stack here, you can see I'm at 48 right now. Every stack increases opponent's damage by 1%. So right now they would do 48% more damage to me. And then I do 0.5% of less damage for each stack. So it goes up to 100 times. So they can do 100% more damage to me while I do 50% less damage to them. It is an absolute pain in the butt. It is a rough one. There are ways to get more resistance to garlic, though, I believe, later on. I just currently don't have them. All right, basic flooring. We're going to add... actually, I think I'm going to have to take down... I put it over here? Actually, I might put it over here. Yeah. Okay, I picked the exactly wrong time to start this construction, so maybe I'll come back to it. I want to build this area, though. And try to build over the top of our workshop and all that space over there. Get garlicked, though. I said something similar last time I played this, or last year when I was playing this. It got clipped. Got clipped. That floor is amazing. The floor is cool, right? This is one of the alchemy flooring options. Which one was this one called? Alchemy lab. I think it's just the exemplar pattern. Oh no, was that right? Yeah, the exemplar pattern. There's also a Veritas? I don't know how to say that. Or maybe, yeah, because that one's triangles, not hexagons. Octagons? Octagons. Hexagons? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, octagons. Of course, we care not about context. Exactly. Why would we be bothered by something as boring as context? Now school has my anxiety peaked? Wait, why? You just got 100%. Okay, can I combine these materials? They're probably already... Oh, no, we can. All right, we'll put them all in this one. There we go. Making another iron ingot. And how many do we have? Not a lot. Probably not enough for another item, huh? 10 iron ingots. So we'll have 11? I don't think we've got enough for 12. No, too short. Okay. Too short. Story of my life. I'm going to wait on the cotton. I'm going to try it because I want to... once we get the tailoring area made, we'll get the cotton yarn for cheaper. So I don't want to throw all that in there right now. Oh, wow. We have all these pages in here. Oh, that's right. We can make scrolls. That is right. I forgot about that. And I don't know that we need coarse thread for anything other than repairs right now. Let's go ahead and do more of that. Scrolls are more important than paper as it stands right now. Peachy, I feel ya. I have to complete a graded project, so I print out the instructions and info I need, right? But then they included an audit sheet, but nowhere in the instructions or information does it mention anything about filling out an audit form. So now I don't know what it's for. I'm freaking out. I'm going to fail this project because I have no idea what to do with it. Do you have anybody you can ask? Can you ask the professor? All right. What else? I'll hang on to that. It's fine. This is fine. Totally fine. Totally fine. Here's what I'm going to do. I might be on fire for just a second. For just a second. I think the sun will be in a good position, though. Let's get a wall ready. We're going to have an entranceway ready here. Okay, for some reason I don't have enough stone bricks. Okay. Thought I would get all of it back, but I guess I didn't. Oh, there's enough shade right here. Okay, so we'll throw a castle entrance down real quick. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, now we can do that a little bit more easily. All right, I do need planks. We probably don't have nearly as many planks as we used to, because we were making some reinforced planks. All right. Basic flooring. Does basic flooring cost any less? Or I think I have to put down basic flooring, don't I? Okay, those all cost exactly the same, don't they? Oh, wait, no, those are cheaper. Mossy cobblestones? Can I place those? Wait, why have we been doing rough floor? That costs 20. Oh, 20 stone versus 2 stone bricks. That's why. Okay. How much is it per stone brick? Is this actually cheaper? Stone brick is 9 stone. Okay. So it's about this. It's a little less. Roughly the same, though. Slightly less because of our discount we get with the matching floor. I get anxiety just reading the word school. I sometimes do too, to be honest. Excuse me. I can reach out and ask the professor. I'll definitely do that, but I'm like, wait. That's not cool. No, it's not. Maybe there was just another form or something that he forgot to send. I don't know. It's sometimes, I feel like sometimes that could happen. Okay, so what if I just go straight into the tailoring floor? Oh, you know what? Shoot. I have to study it first. Tailor's floor. We got that. Okay. What if I go straight into building the tailor's floor? That costs cloth? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. I don't have that much cloth. And I don't even think we can make cloth yet. Oh, no, we can. Okay, we just need... Oh, leather and plant fibers. Okay, we could do that. We have tons of plant fibers. We don't have quite as many leathers made right now as we used to. We were using it for... how many leathers was it? 4? Oh, yeah, that's not going to make a lot. Going to make, what, 12? 12 cloths. And how many did it take each? 2 each? Oh my gosh. This tailor's room's not going to be very big. This is my issue with this game. Everything is so grindy. It is. You're not wrong at all. The nice part of the grind in this is that you can have servants that will, you know, kind of... Oh, yeah. So that's where all my leathers went before, is into these empty water skins. The servants are out on missions, but it is still kind of... It feels very mobile gamey sometimes. Let's see. Do we want the myrtle floor carpet? Let's see how that looks. Okay. Do we like that? Or do we like the... Ooh, that one's definitely better. But then again, it's coming from a green room. I think I need to make a little hallway. think we need a hallway here. All right. Is this area going to be big enough, though? That's the only question. I think it will. I think we'll start doing the tailoring room from here. Or we could even go... See, there's just this odd shape over here. I probably should move the stairs, is what I should do. Put the stairs, like, right here. And then, yeah, that'd be better. Oh, yay. Happy Taylor Swift weekend in Detroit. Reminder to avoid all of Detroit on Friday and Saturday. Are you going? Are you going, Peachy? Let's start the tailoring room over here. There's going to be some significant rearranging in this castle at a certain point, so I don't know that I really need to plan this out too much. I don't think I really should plan it out too much. You know, no, I think we'll... maybe we'll just do something similar over here, where we're going to have...
This will not work.
Oh. Oh, it won't work because it's not attached yet. That way. Okay. There's kind of like a swirl in that. That's actually... I like that. I like that there. And then what else did I need for it? Was it just the blood essence? Oh, and planks. Okay. Be all right. Goodness, no, not a Swiftie. You're not a Swiftie. Can do another 3 there. Okay. And we're going to be running out pretty soon. I don't think I'm going to have enough. I don't think I will. Not to make the size room that I want to make. Nope. Not gonna have enough carpet just yet, am I? Heathen, country tailor, best tailor, come at me. Really? Oh, goodness. I don't know what tailor I would prefer the most. Had some quite a shift. It is pretty impressive when you think back on it, like just how much success she's had. Oh, there's 76. Wow. Okay, I didn't even know that was in there. All right. Well, in that case, I don't really need this then. Not yet. All right. I have plenty, it turns out, and my blood is very low, so I'll have to get on that here soon. All right, now we can do a proper sized tailoring room here. Should be okay with something around that size, I believe. We'll start with this. We'll start with this. All right, so everything in this room plus the tailoring. I'm going to start with the tailoring bench. It is massive. It is comically... I mean, look at this thing. It is comically large. Just ridiculous. Hey, NCV. Cheers to you, my friend. Welcome in. Cheers. How you doing today? Cheers. Did you have a good weekend? Ooh, what time are we at? Ooh, we got about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, friends. 10 minutes till giveaway time. Does that fit? That does fit there. But I could also make it fit. No, don't put it there. That'd be silly. Right here is, oh, that seems to be the best spot right now. But I'm also going to have to build walls. So, does it fit there? Too wide? Okay, that's the best spot then. Let's go right there. Can I build walls behind it, or is that going to be a block? Nope, that's fine. Perfect. Okay. So let's move all the stuff up here, then we'll build the walls, just in case I need to expand. It was chill. Good to hear. Paper press. I actually don't know if this is part of the tailor. Wait, is this tailoring? Hang on a second. Library flooring. Okay, so that actually doesn't need to go up here. We'll leave that where it's at. Just going to move the tailoring stuff in there. All right. This one definitely is the tannery, right? Taylor's flooring. Leatherworking is Taylor's flooring. And loom is Taylor's flooring. Okay, perfect. So those will move up. We'll leave that as kind of like a storage area, I think, for now. Tanning rack fits nicely in that alcove. Hey, what's going on? Gerbil, how you doing? How have you been enjoying V-Rising? Love it. Absolutely been loving it. Thanks for asking. Are you a V-Rising fan yourself? They got you doing letterpress. I think I could put that bench there. Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be tons of space in this room. We just did a Castle Heart upgrade right before we logged off last night, so we haven't actually maxed out our flooring space. Haven't played, but looks fun. It is very fun. We got a giveaway going on. If you we got about 7 more minutes if you're interested in trying to win yourself a copy here. Let's see. That actually would have fit. That fits over here. The loom right there fits nicely. Okay, let's build these walls around here. Unless... Could I get... Hang on a second. I'm going to dismantle one of these. Cannot break path to ground. It is not letting me do that. Okay. Well, I guess I would have to do this here then, wouldn't I? Okay. Did I get any cloth back? I would hope so, but I guess I don't actually know. I have 69 cloth. Nice. Okay. 69 cloth. If I dismantle this. Okay. I have 71. So I am getting that cloth back. Okay. In that case, I will make this room smaller. About this. Okay, I think I might... Maybe I should rearrange it a bit then. Because it doesn't need to be quite this large. Taking up a little extra floor space. What are terms? All you got to do is join... You got to join the Discord. If you do ! Giveaway, you get all the info you need. You just... Basically, it's being run from the Discord. So if you're in the Discord, you got a chance to win. I don't know what to do with that space, actually. Let's just go ahead and put... We'll put the rough floor back there. And we'll put the wall along this way. And then we'll put this press. I think we'll just go right there. Or the loom, I mean, can go right there. And then we'll wall this place in. Hopefully... Actually, that should be a window. That'll all be interior there, so not really a good use of a window otherwise. There we are. That is our Taylor's room. Pretty cool. We got a little balcony here. Nice little balcony, little pathway.
My blood reserves run low.
Oh, my blood reserve is very low. Son of a gun. When does that actually come on? 1 liter out of 10. Excuse me. We have 4 minutes till the giveaway, friends. 4 minutes. Final call. All right, now I got to put this cotton in the loom. It's going to be so much nicer when we have this area cleaned up a bit. All right. Cotton. We're making cotton yarn. Perfect. Now it only costs 12. So we'll be able to make 25% more just by waiting like that. Which is what I wanted. Trying to be efficient. All of a sudden I've got this itch in my throat and I can't get rid of it. I didn't cough at all last night. And now here we are. Sounds like you need coffee. I got some here. Not quite fixing it for me. Unfortunately. Coffee, you say? Gosh.
Who wants coffee? I just made a fresh pot of coffee. Hey, buddy, you want coffee?
There we go. A little water helps. I don't think it's going to keep it away, though. There we go. We got the coffee. We got the coffee trigger. My gosh. All right, friends. I think I'm going to... we got our giveaway coming up in 2 minutes. I think I'm going to go hide out in my coffin. My coffin, if you will. It's not allergies. I've been sick. And it's just lingering. It just won't go away. But I got to get my cough in here. I'm going to put you guys on a BRB. I'm going to go grab a cough drop. And, yeah. Friends, I'll be right back. And we're also going to probably have the giveaway drawn before I get back. So, give me 1 minute. I'll be right there.
One of the main reasons I decided to stick around at my first stream here, everyone's super friendly, even to new people. Absolutely. Absolutely. Though then again, if you're not friendly, I mean, to be fair, if you're not friendly, we murder you. Ban you. I'm trying to, it's one, I knew it was one of the two. Man, Extreme just jumped right up here like that. I guess I could over here. I don't know that I'm going to be able to jump. Yeah, I don't have good enough jumping skills to get all the way up here, though. Oh! One of the vets was super timid, like, okay, dog, I'm gonna come behind you here and get a thermometer in your butthole. So we stopped going there, because that dude was just freaking weird.
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive.
Ooh. Ah. Oh.
You're here for the Geth, aren't you?
Oh.
You're not the only one interested in those
extra
things.
coffee grounds. Oh. Thought maybe they were... Oh. Speaking of, the kid's dad, Ethan, has a pretty interesting body himself. Maybe I could get him to help me out, huh? Oh, yes. Ethan does have a very interesting body. Okay, dog, I'm gonna come touch your butthole. Oh! Hooked! Come here, you turd! You're not in water anymore, right? Okay. That one hurt?
So this is the power of fatherly love, huh?
This is fatherly love in action, everybody. If you don't have a father who would do this, you don't have a father.
All right, friends. That's a little better, I guess. July 2021. This is pre-Peachy time. It was 2021. 2021. These were the days. That's when you joined, Nonder. Valheim Day is good days. Good days indeed. I survived, I think. I might die, though, if I don't get any blood here. Friends, we had a giveaway winner. We had a winner drawn. The winner was... Where'd my tab go? The winner was Draw 9699. Somebody that just joined today. Someone that just joined today. Well, friends, okay, Draw, I will reach out to you after stream to get you your keys. Congrats. All right, let's get some blood here, and then I will probably rigged. I will probably tie up any other loose ends I might that I might have, and then call it a day. About lit myself on fire there in the sun. Should be a chance for decent blood up north here. Joe stole it. Oh, gosh. Do we need JPEG Loots to come back while you choke? I don't think JPEG Loots is going to prevent me from coughing. As nice as that would be. 9% creature blood, I'll pass. Seven, 40% rogue. Okay, that seems to be my best option. We need a text-to-speech AI loots. Somebody that sounds like me. Oh gosh, that's scary though. I feel like my athletes would use that against me. Why can I not feed? There we go. I was like, I don't know why I can't feed on him. All right. Not great blood, but at least a full supply. And a couple extra cloths. Hello? Why can I not pick this up? My inventory is not full. Okay, we got a little glitch on our hands. I cannot pick that up. Weird. Okay, I've never seen that before. You and hubby playing D4 tomorrow? No, we haven't bought it. He's still too addicted to Battletech. He's trying to finish the story so he can get the modded version and start all over. I'm still playing Minecraft and Solasta. This tree spawned on top of a rock? That's kind of funny. When you say you're still playing Minecraft, are you ever gonna, like, is that ever gonna be a way? Like, Minecraft is still going. I mean, it'll pretty much always be going, right? Holy pee-pee poo-poo, my lords and ladies. My kid's last day of school is next week. Wait, it hasn't happened yet? They go to school into June through, like, non-summer school? I don't know. Why am I going to the southern side of this? I don't know why I'm doing this. The dark days begin. I don't really know why I went that way. Okay. We have blood. Let's see how many cotton yarns we've got. But be able to make some hollow fang. Oops, not leather fang. We have that right now. 22. They're releasing the 1.2 Minecraft updates. I'm excited to see some of the stuff modded did. Is now considered vanilla. Oh, vanilla. Okay, nice. All right, we made the chest. Let's make the legs. I'll be able to make the legs and the gloves. And then I got to wait a little bit. Just a tiny bit. We got enough for the boots. Right, meow. There we go. Boots. All right. Perfect. Those will take a little bit, and then we'll have a brand new set of armor, and my gear level will be 47, I believe. 47, until we get some merciless... what did we need for the merciless iron weapons? I don't remember. There was something else that I thought was going to be limiting. Was it the planks? Yeah, reinforced planks. Reinforced planks. We have a few. We have 2. That's it. Hey, Omek, I am not on PvP. I sure am not, my friend. Probably won't jump into the D4 stuff until much later. And we are also sad we can't play the game how we used to with our friends. But how was that? Yeah, so Omek, I know a lot of people really like the PvP in this game. I am not one of them. I'm not one of them. It just has never interested me. I guess I'm just a viber. Just like vibing with the friends and whatnot. You won the game on Discord. Thanks so much. Yeah, of course. So you're draw then, Norm. Okay. Gotcha. I'll be reaching out to you on Discord. We start after Labor Day loots. It still throws me off when all my Indiana friends are posting their kids' first and last days. I'm like, wait, that's really early. Yeah, the first days, they're moving back a week. Well, at least the school I coach at, they're moving back a week. Wait a minute. Are those cotton seeds? Yes. Okay. I need plant fibers then. Go make ourselves a grow plot for cotton. I'm gonna put this somewhere else. I think I'll put it over here. All right. Build this grow plot right here. Build a few of them. Alrighty, and then cotton seeds. Put them in the inventory. There you go. Here we go. We'll have some cotton start growing now. Right meow? What's right meow? I've already forgot what I said. Com, how you doing today? How are things? Luke just wanted to stop by real quick and say sorry I didn't show up for most of this. My granddad had me start yard work much earlier today while it was still cool out. I meant loot. You're good. Welcome in, Red. Hopefully everything's okay. Guess you have to learn a lot of skills to be a successful vampire. You do. Really do. All right, I'll cheers to you, NCV. Cheers. Not too much drinking here going on right now with the cough drop in. It freezes my throat. All right. Okay. Oh, we have enough scrolls for some research. I'll do that real quick. And then, let's see, course threads. I think we're officially out of course threads now. Things are good. Just working and lurking. Sounds good. Sounds good. Appreciate you being here. D3 had you on a local server with your friends. It's a funny reference from Super Troopers. Yeah. I do love that. He says it occasionally always throws me too. Yeah, it is from Super Troopers. All right, there's my full set of Holofang. I guess I get to break down the merciless. What's he called? What is it again? Night Stalker. I guess I get to break down that stuff. Let's see. How do we look? Pretty cool. Desk frame is coming in tomorrow. Oh, what kind of desk are you getting? Got some leathers there. What was I using the leather for again? I don't remember. Oh, to make cloths. That's right. An autonomous desk? All right, friends. I think I am going to go ahead and lay down in my coffin. Even the cough drop is not preventing me from coughing right now. I think it's probably a good time for me to go ahead and log off. So it does your work for you? That's what I was thinking. All right, friends, to the tavern. Man, I'm just annoyed. I cannot shake this cough. I'm getting annoyed. I feel good other than that. I just cannot shake it. Congrats to Norman. It's a standing desk. Yeah. Oz messed around at least. I did know that much. Friends, we'll be back again tomorrow, assuming I don't have coughing fits all morning. Yeah, we'll be back again with some more V Rising. We'll have another giveaway running. It'll probably be exclusive to the Discord. So keep an eye out for that. I've got 2 more copies. I plan to give both of them out this week. So unless something happens and I forget or something like that, likely we'll have 2 more chances for you to win a copy of V Rising plus the Sinister Evolution DLC. Making me feel like I need to clear my throat. Yeah, sorry about that. I could not clear my throat this morning, but it wasn't because I was coughing. I think it was just from sleeping. So, thanks for streaming, dude. Get better soon. Appreciate that, Spud. Seriously. And appreciate you joining the raid, too. Drink something hot, tea or coffee, or have some honey, but I hope the quaff goes away soon. I hope so, too. I'm getting annoyed by it. I didn't have any issues last night, but the night before, it woke me up, and I ended up moving down to the couch because I didn't want to bother Mrs. Magoo so much. So. Drink some water and hot tea with honey if you can stand the honey. Oh, the honey is not the problem. It's the tea. It's the tea. I'll just drink. How about this? I'll just heat up some honey and just drink that straight up. How's that? Thanks for stream. Thanks for hanging out, Gerbil. Generous boyo. Stella, thanks so much for hanging out, and congrats on being first today. Let me get out to my thank yous, and then I will be running away from here. Not on purpose, but just because I got to get to work. But I guess it is on purpose, not for fun. Charles and Banj, thanks so much for the gold coins, aka cheers. Coleman, Kirk, Iron. Thanks so much for being here and being members of the mod squad. Norman078 for the follow. Calco 15, Crumble Kitty 420, Moe 200 for the subs. Nonder with the raid. Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Peachy, Spooky over on Ko-fi. Appreciate you all V much. I'm going to take a very quick peek here. Looking for a specific name today. They are not online. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, friends. Again, tomorrow, more V Rising. So hopefully hopefully I won't have a coughing fit to end that stream. But thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. And we'll make some more progress on the castle and maybe go kill a boss or something tomorrow. So, but also, again, hopefully give away another game. So, friends, have an amazing rest of your day. See you tomorrow, aka Tuesday. Until then, take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Love you. Bye.